In this video, I'm going to talk about Nodeland IO, a visual syncing mind map tool, AI powered, and I think it's perfect for creators. So let's go right into it. What you can see here is the normally homepage, and they have here a few examples. Leonardo da Vinci mind map, I think it's pretty cool. You can turn your nodes into mind maps. Yep, we already know that. It's AI powered. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you in a second. You can access it anywhere on any device, I would say. I used it before on my iPad and it worked perfectly well with touch and so on. You can summarize documents, and what you don't can see here, also you can summarize web pages. You only type in a URL and Nodeland gonna make you a mind map of this web page. So let's see in here, my account. So you have basically a few, I think four different ways how you can create a mind map. You can start from scratch, you can start using AI, you can start from a file and from a web page. From scratch, I'm gonna open one what I just did before. You just go into it, you click create, you create here like a node. That's why the name is Nodeland. You type in whatever you want to type in. Now you can drag it around, and just with these little arrows, you click on it, and then you connect it to another node so that you have this mind map. What I think is pretty cool is the Nodeland AI, what is included. Let's see what we're gonna get if I click this button. And I think from only like a few words, I mean, the name is video creation, we have video creation in the middle, and light. And I think it's make a really good description why lighting in video creation is important. So I think that works pretty well. The other way is using AI. Video creation, content. Make a mind map about all the important parts from video creation. You can choose here the output language, but I think it's pretty cool. You can just go in and change it in every language you want to. Click create. This is gonna take a second, so I'm gonna drink a sip of water. Right, we reached 100%, and there we go. And this is the mind map about video creation. I don't know why I choose the name content, but with your pre-production with script writing, storyboarding, with production, with cinematography, lighting, sound design, directing, and acting equipment, with video creation with post-production, editing, visual effects. Okay. I see. Well, we have post-production, distribution on YouTube, marketing, storytelling. I mean, it's okay. It's not perfect. I would add a few more things here, but I think it's really cool. And they just launched a new update that you have here in AI chat, and you can say, let's just try. I tried once and was not super happy, to be honest, but let's try it again. Give me more detail in the editing node. As you can see, here is the editing node. Let's see what the AI is gonna do about it. Description. Okay, so what it does was just give a better description here into the editing part. All right. Create more nodes below editing node. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, it seems like we reached the limits. But to come back here, last modify what we had. The interface is pretty simple. You have your mind maps here. If you attach here or insert here a tag, it's gonna list it with this tags. I'm not super happy with that because you can select the already existing tags. So you need always type in new. And now it's here, but you can go in and have like a menu with all the tags you already have. But maybe they're gonna make an update of that because, like I said, they make some huge updates in the few weeks and months. I have this tool since 6 months, didn't use it so much in the past, but now I go more into use it and I see the value here. Let's try the other way from web page. Let's choose the page Nodeland, insert here the URL, delete only that, and click create. Alright, here we are. So we have Nodeland, AI-powered text editor, content, concept map generation, note taking, mind maps, integration. I think that looks pretty cool. One thing that don't work so far for me, or only worked one time, is use a file. I'm just gonna try it again with you. Just gonna give it a random name, upload and click create. And here we have 100%. When I did it like in the morning to be sure it's gonna work for you, I always got stuck here. I reached 100%, but even after I waited 5 minutes, nothing happened. I tried like 5 times, so I don't have so much hope for now. It did work 1 month ago when I did it, so maybe there's a little bug and they're working on it. I hope, because this would be also pretty awesome if you have like an ebook or something, upload it here and Nodeland make you a mind map with all the chapters and so on. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It don't work. So let's go back into the video creation content, because now we have all the 4 ways what you can use, or the 3 what works. The from document don't work, as you have seen already. But another cool feature is that first, of course, you can edit all the background, export notes, and so on. But what I think is pretty awesome is that you can share this mind map with someone. For example, if you have clients and you work on a project or whatever, that's email. You give them the editor access and you can work together on a mind map. Or you can use it as a freebie or also a digital product. Let's say you have a really big guide on how to make cookies, like a recipe. You can just click on here, access, public, anyone with link and access. You use this link, you sell a digital product and somebody receives this link and can use this mind map, for example. Also, you can embed it into your web page. Didn't try that out yet because I didn't have any mind maps that I wanted to put on my web page, but I think it's really cool to have this possibility. You can also change here the language. I don't know why here's Arabic selected. Anyway, and you can search if you have like, let's say, editing. Gonna show up all the nodes with this name that you're searching for, and also the content. What I think is pretty cool. It makes it a lot easier to use if you have really big mind map and you want to look for a specific topic. So I think for less than $50 on the lifetime deal, this is a pretty powerful tool. Of course, it needed improvement. I showed you all the problems I had with the upload a document way to create my mind map. but still I use it to make mind maps for content brainstorming, for example. I use mostly the manual way, and then I just type on this AI button for have a description. But I think it's a pretty awesome tool. Oh, I'm not in the middle, I'm just seeing right now. Yeah, still not. But I think it's a pretty awesome tool. I would give it like a 4-star rating. I would give 5 if this with the document upload is fixed. Then I would happily give 5. But for now, I would give 4 stars. It's a pretty awesome tool. Check out the link down below where you can have access to this lifetime deal for less than $50. I hope this was helpful to you. Follow for see more content about creation and cool tools in the future. Have a nice day.